It is now December 19th, and it's about 5 o'clock on Wednesday night. Real quick update. I wanted to let everybody know that I had a pretty eventful start of the week here. Monday was kind of a normal therapy day. Busy, of course, working on some slide transfer stuff, and occupational therapy we are going through a big list of things to try to get ready for move out, as it's pending pretty soon. The holidays have really left us with about, I think, 9 more working days, and then of course there's a ton of vacation time that everybody's taking. So my occupational therapist is leaving tomorrow, not back until the 26th, and then my physical therapist is gone Friday, not back until 26th or something like that too, and then everybody's got off on Monday and Tuesday for New Year's. So basically I've got like 5 or 4 days left with everybody for therapy, which is a little unnerving because there's a lot of training and things that need to be done yet with my family in regards to transfers in and out of cars, transfers out of bed, bed padding at night, how to roll me, how to basically take care of me. So little sister Carrie and oldest sister Laura will be here on Christmas Day, basically the 25th. So Dad leaves the 26th, and that's basically our intensive kind of training and transfer time or changeover time, because I am moving on the 3rd to the apartments next door, and we've got to figure it out. So yeah, a little anxious and stressed about that, and trying to manage that in my mind. Maybe we got to find some caregiver people to help, but we are working on that plan right now. Had a good meeting on Monday with people from, or maybe that was yesterday, from NRN, the Neuro Recovery Network research study here that I've been trying to get into. And it's basically 90 minutes of a very electric stim focused occupational therapy and 90 minutes of PT the same way. So they have protocols that they stick to, and then they are studying the results. It's been very successful. A lot of people have done it. It's a great way to gain strength in muscles that are not firing maybe right now or very well. But I'm not a preferred patient because I'm what is called sensory incomplete. And they are looking for people who are more motor incomplete, which means that they have some muscle movement below their level of injury, which is, like for me, I'm a C6 injury, so anything from a C7, C8, T1, blah, 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 down the line, if I had a muscle that was working down there, that would make it preferred. But they made a compromise and gave me the OT side of it, so 90 minutes of OT in their program at 9 o'clock every morning after January 7th. So minimum of 8 weeks, so that puts me here for at least that long. And we're hoping to find some housing options after February 3rd that are affordable, and we can maybe have the dog and aren't too far away and are furnished. So a tall order in Denver. So if anybody knows anybody in Denver that's got a accessible place in mind close to Craig, we're all ears, but things are not cheap, and Denver is one of the fastest growing towns in America. So you can imagine what housing is like. Had a bit of a tough day on Tuesday, as we were, I found that the wound is not healing super good. They weren't super concerned about it, but I don't know, we're still working through the details of that. Mary's back yesterday and today, so it's been good because she was the first one exposed to this healing. What did it look like after surgery? So since then, it's kind of developed a little bit a different look, and we should be very careful during bowel program. So I'm waiting during bowel program currently because I'm not able to do it myself right now due to risk of re-injury and opening up the wound that they've made. So that's a bummer. And then I've been having trouble with my bowels regardless. For some reason, I've had diarrhea for a little while. I know that's a little TMI. But here, with being a spinal cord injury patient, it is a big deal. It just really can set you back in a lot of ways because it just squeezes out of you at the most random times and you've got to go get cleaned up. So it's a tough thing to think about, and it's not something I can deal with myself, which is really disheartening and challenging. So I've been trying to come up with plans and ways to mitigate, as well as like, man, I gotta train people so that they can deal with it for me and help me with it if it happens in public. Monday night we went to the hockey game. The Avalanche played the Islanders, and we had a couple tickets we got from Craig, which was really great. So thank you to Donna, my T-Rec specialist, and the people that donated them. And then we were able to find a couple of the tickets right close by so that my dad and Brandon and Gus had some seats together and they got to watch, and my tech Chris Lamb came with, and he sat with me up in the wheelchair section where we had the 2 tickets. It was good. It's a big show. The Avalanche lost 4-1. They just were really flat. They looked like they were worn out and not playing really well. So that happens. But it's cool. Going that second time to the Pepsi Center. We went to the Nuggets game last week, so this was way more exciting. It's good hockey. I missed the game a ton. It's really hard to, it's fun to watch, and it's just hard to sometimes reconcile in my mind that I won't get to skate anymore or play hockey again as I used to. Love the game. Miss my hockey team friends. Hopefully the GOATs are hanging in there this year. The GHL, if any of you guys watch this, and that I hope to be back someday. So we'll keep our fingers crossed. But then, like I said yesterday, it was kind of a tough day. I fell and hit my head on accident. It wasn't bad. Luckily, I'm okay. It hurt a little bit, but it didn't knock me out or do anything to my neck. So that's good. Testing the neck out a little bit already. I was sitting on the edge of our bed trying to do a slide board transfer in the beds. The bed that I have is an air bed, and it's very, very hard to balance on. You push and you kind of rock and roll because I don't have that ab stability, core stability. It was really wobbly, and I just kind of slow motion lost it backwards onto the bed and then bumped my head. So a tough thing, but I'm okay. My tech Pete was pretty up in arms and worried about me, so he stopped in today too to make sure I was okay, which was really nice. And I think that you live and learn. I think that we all learned something yesterday from that too, about balance and guarding and just keeping me upright and making sure that I don't tip over. So just had a good day today though, which was really fun. I'm going to post a little bit at the end of this video, is I get to go driving. So this is my first day of driving training. I got 4 hours of driving training in today, which was really cool. I think I've got like 4 hours to go to finish the actual sign off. There's the medical something approval or medical condition driving permit that I have to get. So we'll get that at Craig. It saves me a ton of time and money to do this way rather than waiting for outpatient. So I thought that was awesome. I got to drive the minivan from my wheelchair this morning, which you'll see, and then this afternoon I actually drove a Subaru sedan from the normal driver's seat. So we did a board transfer into the driver's seat, and with the adaptive controls, which are 3 pins that my hand fits in for the steering wheel, and then there's the hand control, which is push down for gas, push in for brake, and I'm able to do that. I'm able to hit the turn signal just fine. Was able to shift into drive, shift into park on the van, but not on the Subaru. Subaru has a push button that it requires to be pushed and pull back on, so can't do that, but had help from it. So good day all in all. I'm looking forward to tomorrow.